Check 1 2 check 1 2. Welcome back to the video, guys. Drinking some Pedialyte, need some electrolytes in my life. A lot has been happening, guys. A lot has been happening this past couple days. I feel like that wasn't a good intro, but let's do the intro again. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. As you guys already know, it's the big dog, it's David. I'm here chilling with you guys, and just over here, light facing me, camera set up right here, and I'm just talking to you all. This one's going to be straight from the heart. Man, I've been this weekend or this past couple days, this past, let's say 5 days or 6 days, I would say, I've not been in the best space, not even mentally, but physically, and health-wise. I've not been feeling healthy. I wasn't feeling healthy, and it's just demons, you know what I mean? And before you guys are like, what the hell are you talking about, bro? Calm down. Okay, let's calm down. So, on Thursday, I was supposed to travel out. Me and my brother had the opportunity to go see my dad. My dad was going to be in town. I was like, damn, my dad's going to be in town. Get the ticket. We're going to see him. What's up? But I was supposed to fly out Friday. I couldn't fly out Friday because I felt sick Thursday night. I felt very sick, like bad shit, crazy sick. That my girlfriend had to call an ambulance for me. Bear in mind, she's not even here. She's in Florida, another whole state. So she had to call an ambulance. That was the only person I was talking to. My brother didn't know what was going on because he was in the process of just traveling, leaving, whatever. Got me the ambulance. Ambulance came, picked me up because I was incapable of anything. I couldn't do anything, guys. I was in a dilapidated state. Like my dad would say. My dad likes to use big English. So I was in a very dilapidated state. I wasn't feeling good at all, So got rushed to hospital. Got choked up with a bunch of, you already know, pain meds, trying to figure out what was going on with me. And right before my eyes, I was like, damn, I'm not traveling no more. I was still trying to tell the doctor, I'm like, hey, man, I'm supposed to have a trip by 12. Can I get out of here any faster? But you're like, yeah, forget about the trip, son. You're not going anywhere. You're not feeling the best right now. Because I didn't even know what the fuck was going on because the pain meds was just so much, So Friday I was in there, Saturday I was in there. I think Sunday I got tired of being in there because I started to get myself, I was like, yeah, if I'm going to get better, the only way for me to get better is to get out of this place. This is the first thing, get home and get myself back in the right space. You know what I mean? So managed to cajole the doctor because she didn't want to let me go. They liked me so much. I'm like, you guys don't really like me just too much. You guys just want to be here for me so that you can be paying bills. So found a way. She signed off on it. I got out of the hospital. My boy Spencer came to pick me up. He came to visit me to, spend time together, laughing, eating chicken. And he came to pick me up, took me back home. And this is where the mental battle started. You guys know I've always said that everything is mental. It's never physical. It's never physical. Everything you're fighting in life is always mental. And me, you guys know I always preach being in tip-top shape because it's not about being in shape. I know obviously it started off with being in shape. We're trying to be the best version of myself. We're trying to be a better man, look good. Girls would tell me, oh bro, you looking good. Your shirt is getting tight. I was like, oh, okay. I need to get harder in the gym. You know what I mean? But all that, I transitioned out of all that. Now is for this. It's for the mental, because when the hard times come, which was the hard time that came to hunt me, you have to be ready. And if you're not strong up here, the physique was already weak. I already lost like damn near 10 pounds, guys. Damn near 10 pounds because I was just so fucking drained, tired, not eating, not having any appetite, couldn't do nothing. So that's where the mental battle started for me. I was just at home by myself. My brother doesn't even stay in my city. He stays in a whole different city, which is like 4 hours away by road. So yeah, it was a whole lot going on. And he wasn't even back in town yet by the time I came back home. So I just had to fight this by myself. I didn't have anyone around me to tell me that it was going to be okay. Quite all right. I was talking to my girlfriend almost every time, and she was supporting me, praying for me. Ashley, for watching this, I love you so much. You don't know what you've done. But she was always praying for me. sending me food, ordering me food, just sending me positive stuff. Always just so positive. Even in my downtime where I was like, fuck, why is this happening to me? Why is God letting me down? And let me give you guys a quick backstory. You guys are probably like, what the hell happened to you? Like, what is going on? So I have this is going to be hard to say, probably the first time I've said it before. I have what do you call it? I have a blood issue. They call it like a sickle cell trait. So when I was young, I had, how it is back home in Nigeria, where your parents don't really know much or know any better back then. So they didn't know that them getting together might have someone that has like a sickle cell trait, like AS and AS kind of like thing. So it was kind of like that situation. So I often would get sick. This is not the first time this has happened. I often would get sick when I was younger. People that know that I went to school back in college, we would know that, oh, this guy was always, occasionally you just get sick. Out of the blues, boom, sick. I'll be out for like a week, 2 weeks. Have to start the process from zero, from day one, and carried on. We just had it at the back of my mind like a shadow that, yo, bro, this was haunting me down. It was haunting me. I was just like, damn, every time I'm trying to do something, every time I'm trying to be, to just do something, because I was on a huge trajectory, moving in, going to see my dad, coming back. I was feeling the strongest. I was looking good. I was killing it. And when you're that high, when you're about to take that one mountain up to Mount Everest, the devil just comes and is like, yeah, bro, where do you think you're going? Just sprinkles one adversity in your way, just one problem in your way, like, hey, calm down. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what happened to me. So it's just something that I have been struggling with. And this one, I didn't see it coming. Quite all right, I had a very crazy shoulder session. My shoulder still hurts, but my shoulder probably hurts because of all the fucking needles they've been putting in my hand. Fuck. We'll talk about hospital problems and another time. Why do I like going to hospitals? Because they just treat you like a lab patient, and I never liked any of that stuff. So went back, came back. Oh, I don't even know where I'm at now. So after all the needles and all, had a crazy shoulder session. Went back home. My elbows were kind of hurting me, and usually I can kind of call it. I always have medications that I'm taking. I got rid of all the ones that my mom was always sending me, all the horrible stuff, because I was like, no, I don't want all this stuff. I don't want to be dependent on this stuff. I don't want to be, that wasn't what I wanted as my story, as my thing, that just have that a bunch of medicine in the house, just drinking every day, bitter shit. You know how this herbal stuff be back home, guys. If you're Nigerian, you already know what I'm talking about. Nastiness, guys, just crazy. Green, like if you've ever had Maxi Queen before, I don't know if you guys have had Maxi Queen before, but just for reference, it was as nasty as Maxi Queen. Yeah, I was like, Mom, don't send any of this stuff anymore. I'm not drinking any of them. I'm working out and God is helping me and I've been doing fine. Occasionally, I'll be able to feel it when I'm getting a little stressed, when I'm getting a little dehydrated. I'll slow down and I'll say, okay, we're taking it easy. And then this one, I was just like, yeah, it is what it is. I'll travel out tomorrow to France, take some time to spend with my dad. So the nighttime came, Thursday night, hoping that I was going to go into Friday night feeling good, had a squad session planned out with one of my homeboys at the gym. Yeah, that did not even see the light of day. But I was deep in the hospital with the doctors and nurses, But yeah, like I was saying, that's where the mental battle started for me. And it was more like eye-opening, because I got to really dial it in, really see where I was at, really understand that, okay, bro, we need to take accountability for everything. We need to be able to persevere. We need to be able to push through. You need to be able to help yourself, because I didn't have anyone helping me. I would eat, I would just leave the food on the table or on the bed, because I couldn't get out of bed. I had heating pad on my chest, I had heating pad on my hand, just trying to recover. And it's a whole process. If you have sickle cell trait, or if you've ever been in like deep pain, guys, where you incapable of doing anything, you understand what I'm talking about. It was outrageous, guys. This one was one of the craziest pains I've ever felt before. I hadn't felt it like this in years, and I was just like, God, what is this? I was just talking, crying to God, praying. It was me, just me alone, fighting my battles, guys, fighting my demons. But everything was all up here, because I know that I was strong mentally. I've been battle tested. This has happened to me many times, and it's only a matter of time before I start getting myself back in the groove of things again. You know, this happened. So it's Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, October 16th. I'm making a video for you. It's a quick testimony though, because I'm almost back at 100%. You know, as you can see, I cut my hair, cut my beard, looking fresh again, being able to get on camera, being able to talk. I haven't even been talking about people on Instagram. They don't even know what's going on. But you guys are the people that matter to me, my YouTube people, because regardless of it, you guys still watch my shit, you know, and I feel like this is me documenting my journey because I know where I'm going. So I want to be able to look back years ahead and be like, damn, I remember how I felt when I made this video. I remember what was going on. I remember this moment right here, right now with you guys and everything I experienced in these past couple of days. And yeah, it was crazy to say the least, guys. I learned more about myself every time through suffering. And the suffering you may be suffering in life is not something that you deliberately want to do. It's not something that is self-afflicted suffering. No, it's something that may be imposed on you. You might be carrying something. You might be, whatever your own suffering may be, guys. I just want you to know that you're going to suffer. You know, we are all going to suffer. That's what life is. Life is a test. You know, life is a test of suffering. You know, my girlfriend was telling me, God is just trying to show you how strong you can be. You know, remember what happened to Job in the Bible. Remember what happened to David. I was listening to so much of David Goggins because I told you guys I've been on that David Goggins mode and I've just been savage shit, doing some savage shit. You know, I was listening to David Goggins. He has sickle cell trait too. So with all the shit that he went through, David Goggins went through, I'm like, bro, I'm not even half of what he is. And he already was able to go through all that. Man had a whole hole in his heart too. Went through me. You guys, if you don't know David Goggins, you wouldn't understand. But look up David Goggins if you know David Goggins. But yeah, this was stuff that was holding me through in my downest and darkest of times this past couple of days, guys. Because I was like, damn, I can't go to the gym. You know, I've lost 10 pounds. I was looking at myself in the mirror every day. I was like, this is not the man that I know. This is not me. This is not me. I refuse to accept this person here. You know, and if I just stayed there in pity, self-pity, looking at my situation, looking at everything, and just not wanting to do anything, I would remain there. You know, but I was like, yeah, slowly, day by day, I will wake up in the morning. I'll feel a little better. You know, I'll get my stuff, clean up the house a little bit. You know, go for a walk, whatever, order some food, try to stay in, try to take a walk, try to do this, try to do that, trying to get some movement. Because I know that if I don't make any move, if I don't do anything, and I just stay there and I just wallow in self-pity, I'm going to go deep, deep, deep down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean? And I knew that I had to make this and document this and let you guys know, because suffering is where it's at. This is one of them private victories that you don't really share, people don't really understand. But yeah, we're all going to suffer, guys. I don't know what your suffering may be. I don't know what you may be going through right now, but all I can tell you is you have to have the mental fortitude and you have to have God on your side. You know what I mean? Sometimes God may allow the suffering. And that's the crazy thing about it. He might allow the suffering just to see, okay, this is my son that is really saying that he loves me. If I put him through the test, if I put him through the valley, if I take away this from him, if I just hit him with this last minute, is he going to still be able to still show up and do the work and still be strong and still have faith in me that I'll be able to help him out of it? You know what I mean? Because sometimes everyone's like, the devil sometimes is far away in another country trying to figure out another person. He doesn't have time for you. You know what I mean? Funny enough, he doesn't have time for you like that. It might just be God testing you. You know what I mean? And you being able to be strong enough to withstand the test. God tested Job, God tested everybody. Being strong enough to withstand the test is what is going to help you out in the long run, you know? I don't want to make this video any longer than it has supposed to be. But I just want to let you guys know, proof of life, proof of video, that I'm back, I'm good, feeling better. We'll resume the gym till next week, Monday. I'll probably go on Saturday because it's going to be less people there. You know, just get a quick leg workout in, quick pump in, just get my body acclimatized to some weights again, and hopefully hit it back fully on Monday and start building back up. You know, lost a couple pounds now, but with the eating I've been doing and with how I'm feeling, trust me, guys, people may not understand. You may not understand this video. You may not understand this video. You'll be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But rewatch it. you're watching and see what I'm talking about, that suffering is inevitable. We're all going to have to suffer in one way or the other. We're all going to have to go through adversity in one way or the other. Adversity introduces a man to himself. When you are faced with problems that you cannot control, when you're faced with situations that you cannot control, how do you respond to that is what is going to take you either to the next level or keep you where you are, or take you further down from where you are. You know what I mean? So be prepared. That's all I can say. And that's what I do. Staying prepared, doing the work, making the sacrifices that people don't want to make, because I know that the suffering is always there, you know, and I have this shadow on my back. I'm like, fuck, I can just get sick again, and I can just lose all this weight again. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'm more than ready and more than capable to start building back up again. You know, people are like, oh, take this gym stuff serious, slowly. Don't be stressing yourself. I'm like, yeah, if I don't take the gym serious, if I listen to your advice, would I end up like you? And the people that are always telling me are people that are way out of shape, not in shape. They don't even have any problems, but they still disrespect themselves with what they eat. No self-control, no self-discipline. So I'm sorry I cannot take your advice. You know what I mean? So it's very important for us guys to go through our battles. This is a battle that I would have gone through silently and not talked about. But I want to be able to be more open and just talk about me. Talk about me, guys. Talk about me, because I'm going somewhere, and it's important for you guys to know who you are following. You know, you're following a man of God. You're following a man that is learning to love God, learning to know God for himself. You know what I mean? I grew up in a very Christian background. My dad's a pastor. My mom's a pastor. Very spiritual. I went to spiritual high school, spiritual college, spiritual university, everything spiritual from the beginning to the end. So I'm like a monk. I know the Bible in and out. They would assume, you know what I mean? But also, I want to know him for myself. Everything was just self-imposed. No, not necessarily self-imposed. Everything I learned back in the day was just because I was around it for so long. I never had the time to be out of it, and you know what? I need to know God for myself, which is what I've been doing. So a man of God after God's own heart, which is David, my name. And I've been studying David so much in the Bible, and I love that man as a character. I love David Goggins too much too. Anybody's name with David, I've always been attracted to them because they're so different. You know, they're so different. So yeah, without taking up you, this is 20 minutes. I don't know why I will make a 20-minute video. Who's gonna watch this stuff? But thank you guys so much for watching today's YouTube video. Like always, if you like today's YouTube, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.